Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, August 18th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am responsible for loving myself. That's where you want to stand. That's how you want to start the day. And let me just say happy birthday to Mahalo. August 18th is Mahalo's birthday. He's sitting over here watching. We'll see if he makes an appearance for his birthday. But despite the happy celebrations of Mahalo's birthday, we have some intensity that we are going through in the astro, today, this week. It's a lot. So we have the moon in Capricorn today. So moon in Capricorn, this must be what I'm feeling. Moon in Capricorn is kind of like putting a backpack of shoulds on. And we're combining that with the I gotta do's with that's all the Virgo energy. And it's even combining like this pre-Uranus retrograde energy of like changes in the air, get everything in order, changes in the air, get everything in order. Like it's this combined angsty energy. And what my advice is, above all, is to like pull yourself out of that illusion, back into your body, back into yourself, reconnecting with your heart, and move from there. So let's start with this yod. So we're finishing up this yod that's been focalizing, making up new words, focalizing on both Mercury and Mars in Virgo. Mercury and Mars are actually coming together today. We have Saturn in Aquarius feeding in, and we have Chiron feeding in. And the thing that came through about this yod is, what you think and what you do is not always true. And I think that's important to remember. I think there's a lot of this illusion energy just flying around. Our minds are kind of working like overtime right now. It's causing us to like want to like overdo, over whatever. Recognize what you think, what you do, it's not always true. Keep that in mind. And the best thing that we can do is like take the step back, like I said, reconnect to yourself. There is healing that is possible, that is available to us in and through this energy. If we can get outside the shoulds, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, move away from that into your holistic self, really feeling that very strongly. Move from there. Do not discount your intuition. Do not discount your yin, which is like, it is okay. Even when it's not okay, it is okay. Reconnect to that. Because again, it feels like just everything that's happening in the world right now is just stirring up so much trauma from other lifetimes, from this lifetime, that's in our DNA, that's from our ancestors, and it's causing us to act outside of ourselves. And so we need to take a step back and really realign with ourselves. That's the Chiron piece in this. Chiron in Aries is who are you in all of this that's going around. Keep connecting back into that. There's fingers of blame. The Republicans did it. The Democrats did it. Oh my goodness. Enough. Come back to you. Come back to you. Find this balance here and then move and act from there. Otherwise, you may find yourself feeling a bit like a chicken with its head cut off, running around trying to think and do all these things that are not really aligned or true. So we have that yod going on. There can be, like I said, so much healing in this, especially if we can get past the minutia and get past like the shoulds. I'm feeling the shoulds. Feeling it on my shoulders. I want it to get off. All right. So, moon in Capricorn, speaking of the shoulds, the moon in Capricorn is making several connections through the day. It's connecting to Venus, it's connecting to Mars, it's connecting to Mercury. Mercury and Mars connected in Virgo today. Take some time with Mercury and Virgo, Mercury and Mars and Virgo connected to really tune in, to your holistic self. How can you do something kind for yourself? How can you be of service to yourself? Be of service to yourself and then let that spiral outward into the world. Take care of your own self first. Put on your oxygen mask. How can you tend to yourself? Start there and move outwards. Moon connecting in. Again, the needs of the world all the places that are in so much disruption and disarray right now, there's a lot of that, right? And we may feel the pressure, we may feel the shoulds, we may feel the challenges of all that upon ourselves, upon our shoulders. But start with you. You cannot serve from an empty cup, and it's really important to remember that. So while you can, do that. Yeah, Moon making so many of the connections through the day, including one to Uranus late in the evening. Uranus is going retrograde tomorrow. Sleep may be really challenging. If you cannot sleep, don't spin yourself out. It's really important to spend some time grounding. I want to remind everybody that I mentioned something the other day. My neck was like hurting so bad, and I was grounding, and my grounding cord was frayed. Everything that's going on right now can feel so intense. So check your grounding cord. Make time to ground. Even if you're not sleeping, rest. Relax your body. Take time to reconnect to all of you. Because otherwise, it's just going to keep spinning us out. Now, with all of these earth signs, connecting in, we may feel that there's so much that we need to do. Like, I feel like there's this utter sense of responsibility of fixing the world. It's not your job to fix the world. And maybe there's time for the consideration. I know this is even a challenge for me, that the world isn't broken, that these are unfortunately a necessary lessons for us to move through. How can you show up and be your best? Venus and Libra connecting to the moon is like, hey, take the time connecting with yourself, connecting with your intuition. That's your responsibility. Loving yourself is your responsibility in a world like this, in a time like this. So coming back to that, I have to say, I do have the Harmony card in reverse. So our mind and heart, they may be at odds right now. Do some work reconnecting. We work best when we are coming from that place. So much mental energy. It's too much, right? It's so much right now. Take some time to make sure that you're dropping from the spinning of the mind, the minutia of the mind, to your physical body. That being said, I do have the Fool card, and I do think this is important to remember. There's so much new that can be created from the chaos. I have the Nothingness card, which is the card of pure potentiality. There are so many potentials for this. How can you show up and be your best in your life? Because then you will be being the best in the world. So I'm going to leave this here. Take it easy. Be gentle on yourself. Take it easy. Be gentle on others. Stop pointing the fingers, because it's not helping the situation. It's just causing more chaos. All right. So besides that, you can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. The better it gets, the better it gets, truly. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.